fourth step in Habakkuk's journey with God in the face of a time when God did not make sense to him is we find Habakkuk pleading for God's help. There are three prayers in the book of Habakkuk, and it's interesting that the first two have a decidedly different tone than the third. The first two were complaints of Habakkuk to God. They are expressions of God's indifference, seeming indifference, God's methods that Habakkuk does not understand. The third prayer, which is in chapter 3, have a decidedly different tone. It's a prayer that is the response of what God has been telling him now about his absolute commitment to justice, about his absolute priority for righteousness and goodness. This has apparently encouraged Habakkuk and given him a sense of confidence that he can now embrace fully the character of God and the intention of God and the purposes of God. And now we see him, rather than crying out in complaint to God, crying out for God's aid. He says, God, as I consider your mercies, what you've done in the past, what you're going to do in the future, will you now renew those mercies in our day? It is a reminder of the importance of us specifically, intentionally, crying out to God in the midst of even confusing times for his aid and his help.
It's you.